Hey, what's up, humans? Welcome back to Hogwarts Legacy. And in this episode, we'll be helping out Sebastian with whatever he's got going on. Isn't that going to be a good idea? I tried to take a picture of, or get the last thumbnail by going back to Anshire. And I walked into the building. And they've already cleaned up. They've already disposed of Mary's body. So that's why my save is over there. Anyway. But we should check something first. Because you said after missions, then decorations appear.
How nice to see you, my young friend.
Never invited to any of these meals. Or are you talking about like main missions until we get to the third trial? Because I believe the trial ends the season. Yes, you better open. Everyone's all deathly quiet now. Was it something I said? Alright. Moving on. Nope. Not moving on. I have stuff to give away. Do I have anything to identify? There's one. I have one thing to identify. I don't know what I just got because Andromeda is poised to bark at the door. Oops. I thought that this is how we put traits on it. Oh, this is how we put traits on it. We need to get Kneazles fur. Duracall feather. We have puffskein fur. These are like level 1. Don't I have a Duraclaw? Call. Duracall. Jobbernall. Hi there. I do. You enjoy that. Now I just need Puffskein. Alright. That might just be on the agenda for the day. So now world map. Let's see here. Well, there's one with unicorns, which is already spoiled for us. When I upgraded that robe. I'm looking for Kneazles. Let's go get one. So it's to the south of this location. Then we'll get a unicorn. Just keep heading this way. I was going to say, my climate, you just did. Still don't know the significance of having those shiny beasts. There's an enemy over there.
Arrest them. Everything's all right now.
Level 31 wizard.
Settle yourself. I mean you no harm.
I want to take care of you.
Revelio.
In return, you give me some fur that I can use to upgrade my stuff. Mutual coexistence. There's something here. There is something here.
Imagine how inconvenient travel was before I invented flu powder.
I bet it was quite annoying to have to travel around via broomstick or beast.
These rocks have seen better days.
These rocks? Kestrels. Kestrels in the sky. Oh, yay, you're gonna bring me through with some spiders, are you? There's those assholes up there. It says I have a check mark on that area, but I haven't. But the people are still there. Or they're back, I should say.
Here's one of those tables Professor Shaw mentioned.
Other way. Leo the Lion. Who here is a Leo? Raise your hand. We haven't found mine yet.
You can feed a beast, or it can feed you, if you get my meaning.
I do not.
Protego!
I do not get your meaning. It's not how I operate. This is not Elden Ring. Look at how majestic it is.
Arrest them. Do cooperate, won't you? Revelio. Revelio.
I see you. Please come back.
Arrest them.
Oh, damn it.
Now, I'm only trying to help.
I'm back here.
Revelio. Revelio.
We're far away from the unicorn one now.
Revelio.
Here, unicorn.
Protego. Revelio.
It's no longer here. We're going to do one more try, and then we're going to do something else.
This could prove dangerous if I'm not careful.
Flying.
Revelio.
It's sleeping now.
Arrest them.
Gotcha.
I'll look after you.
Alright, now we're headed to Sebastian. We're going to learn some stuff. And then we'll see where the story goes from there. You cannot dismount in here. Let's wait.
Thank you for your persistence and cleverness. I confronted Piers about it, and he confessed straight away, the old rascal. We've agreed to let bygones be bygones. Don't forget to say hello the next time you're in the Three Broomsticks. Thrilled to be back there again.
Yeah, that was an annoying quest.
I came as soon as I could.
I'd been so preoccupied by all that happened with Ominis and the catacomb, not to mention my uncle's reaction, that I'd almost forgotten what it was that struck me about that triptych. This is the view painted on the canvas that was left on it.
That's incredible. You know this area well.
And while I was waiting for you, I scouted around and discovered an abandoned mine nearby, surrounded by Ranrock's loyalists.
Do you think there's a connection to the triptych?
I've no idea, but perhaps they're searching it, the way they did Rookwood Castle and Isidora's Manor. How do we want to handle this?
Quietly.
We need to see what they're doing, but let's not draw their attention.
Very well.
And I still have that rune symbol we found on the triptych. If there is a connection, I suspect we'll see that symbol again.
After you.
No, after you, I insist. 247 meters to go. How did I fly right over
There they
this?
are up ahead.
I'll let you lead.
Simon.
When our war is over, goblins will rule over wizards and knights.
No one enters this mine. Kill anyone who tries.
Ranrock's loyalists are out for blood.
Ranrock's vision of goblins ruling over wizards will be fulfilled.
Ruling over wizards, huh? Oh, damn it. I was supposed to sell this stuff. And I didn't. It's alright, we can at least sell the green stuff and have room for a lot of things. All right.
We must remain unseen.
Fight if we must.
Revelio. This is going well.
We make a good team.
We do at that.
Except for when you're using
Once
curses.
again, we could fight our way through or be discreet.
You know which one I'd choose?
Yes, I do. That's why we're not doing it your way.
Perhaps we can find an alternate route up ahead.
Sneaking around has its appeal.
I'd rather not go to war. Or at least to be in there and then have a trap set for us when we leave. The less people that know that we're in here, the better.
We're making quick progress.
Aha, went around them. The spiders didn't even notice. There was a lot of spiders in the last episode. Oh, my eyelashes are doing that thing again.
For better or for worse,
No, fuck off.
we're in.
Fall dead asleep on my feet, I can.
I'll be quieter than a jobberknoll.
We're invisible. So yes, don't be in light like this and you will be invisible. So don't want to even try to kill them.
I don't see any goblins in these webs.
Too disgusting for even a spider to prey on.
Extreme danger.
Not your best moment.
Oh shit.
Let's get this. Rather up wide, coming back this way.
Confringo!
You think this is funny?
How many
Let's see what he
Randox
did to me.
loyalists are in here?
Too many. They definitely think there's something here they want.
Why wouldn't it let me go and viz? Yeah, I guess I wasn't ready to. We also broke those barrels.
That ledge is awfully high. Any ideas?
Nope, not a clue.
Confringo!
Get out of here.
Accio. Wingardium Leviosa.
Check
It's no
that.
wonder spiders give people goosebumps.
Could be the hairy legs, or the solar size, or the venomous fangs, or any number of endearing qualities, really.
They're just misunderstood. See? Just misunderstood. Are there no more loyalists this way? Good job.
Silent as a grave.
Not again.
Smashing.
Amazing cave system. But if we do it over here, they're not going to know who did it. They're just not going to know. Oh, bonfire. Save my progress. Multiple ways up. Really seems pointless to go get all those chests. You don't randomize gear based on level? You don't see me. There you go. Oh. We got more. And now we got goblin deaths down here.
We're making quick work of them.
Professor Hecat would be proud.
She would at that. Ranrock's loyalists have all but declared war.
Are you sure she would be happy? Unidentified scarf.
Confringo. Quietly now.
Lots of chests in here. That was a hell of a combo.
we've still not seen a single rune symbol.
I think we're going to be a bit distracted from runes for a moment.
An unwelcome distraction at that.
I hear voices.
We have another fight on our hands.
Do we?
Why am I not surprised?
Oh.
Revelio.
What if we... did that?
Run! What I wouldn't give for a cup of mushroom tea. One of the best meals I've ever eaten.
The gunk underneath your fingernails or inside of your ear? Which one? What are you referring to?
Confringo.
One there.
Nope. Don't worry about it.
Hello? Such arrogance. Fight about as well as a puff ski.
Confringo.
Let's get this over with. Cover up wise coming back this way.
Confringo.
Tips. You seem tired. Why don't you come up? You haven't had much stew like my mother used to make. Head to the left. Mushrooms worth.
Accio.
Surely you can see that.
Expelliarmus. Descendo. Flipendo. Glacius. Defendo. We're not finished yet. Glacius. Confringo. Defendo. Confringo. Confringo. Glacius.
What an unfortunate day for you.
Descendo. Glacius. Repulsor. Confringo. Accio. Defendo. Defendo. Confringo.
Release me.
Repulsor. Accio. Defendo. Confringo.
Well, this doesn't hurt.
We
So
certainly
this
cleared
doesn't
the
hurt.
room.
Barrel
You're
to
not
the
a bad
face.
chap. For a Slytherin.
For a Ravenclaw, you certainly have a lot to learn.
Do I? Besides how to do depulso challenges? Speaking of which,
Confringo.
Now, we can have a look around in a rune symbol above the cavern door.
Ranrock's loyalists never knew to look for it.
Anyway. The Depulso Room Challenge, number 3. I was curious, and I looked it up. And then obviously after the fact. But I wanted to know what they wanted
to
you
find
to
a
do
couple more rune symbols.
to solve that puzzle. That's what I wanted to know. And they did it the way that I said at the end there, where I said, well, you could like build around it and then climb the whole thing.
Confringo!
Wasn't expecting that.
Or at least this video on YouTube decided to do it that way.
I didn't touch your helm. Thank you for making me the first object of your suspicions. I know who my friends are now, don't I?
So maybe we did it the hard way, as I often do. So they're beyond the door that they didn't know to look for. Makes sense. The world floated by to me as if a watery haze. How long had I been unconscious? I only remember his eyes, empty of sorrow. Yes, but also. I recall feeling a sense of euphoria as I watched the pain vanish. But then everything started to turn when I fell. I must have hit my head. I neither feel nor see a mark, but the pain is throbbing. I can only hope it is not the Black Death. At least he is no longer in pain.
What do you have there?
A journal entry by Isadora.
Hopefully it will help us unravel more of this mystery.
Do you know? Does he know who Isadora is?
Another passageway. We should search the room first. Sebastian, I think I found something. A canvas piece.
Brilliant. Our efforts weren't in vain after all. Still, something about this place feels odd.
Revelio.
Like a trap? Oh, you're no longer hiding. Come here, bud.
If the triptych led us here to find this bit of canvas, we can probably assume that Isadora Morganach was here.
She seems to have been everywhere.
But if she was using the Undercroft, and the cellar beneath her manor in Feldcroft, why would she create this space?
And why hide it behind cryptic rune symbols? And ancient magic that no one but you could see?
Isadora and Percival Rackham, another of the Keepers, could see traces of ancient magic too.
Rackham? I haven't heard his name before.
His are some of the memories I've seen. I don't think he and Isadora saw eye to eye on how this magic should be used.
This is all rather baffling. Let's take the canvas back to the triptych. Perhaps the answers are there. This place is odd, to be sure, but I'm fascinated by it. Now, for the trek back out of here and to Hogwarts.
Unless we can find another passageway to the Undercroft. Let's have a look around.
Unless if that's what this is, so I guess thanks for spoiling it.
And now for the moments of truth.
It has to fit. Please tell me you recognize the location in this bit of canvas.
The good news is I do, in fact.
And the bad news?
We're in for more trouble. I know that coast. Ranrock has taken over a huge mine in the surrounding area. Mornweem has suffered for it. It's as bad as Feldcroft's become. Should we head there now?
We should wait.
Why?
All this time, we've been a step behind Ranrock. I may know someone who could help us get ahead.
Who is that?
Everyone's involved. So...
A friendly goblin. He wants no part in Ranrock's fight.
A friendly goblin? You know, goblins cursed my sister to shut her up. Said she should be seen and not heard.
I do, but not all goblins are...
Not all goblins what? Have you forgotten Feldcroft? Have you forgotten the mine we just went through?
No, Sebastian, I haven't. You're not listening to me.
Why would I listen to someone so ignorant?
that was cruel.
You don't know what you're saying. Take a breath for a moment.
Oh, I know precisely what I'm saying. Unbelievable.
Don't you turn your back on me.
I hope Professor Fitz...
I believe my next broom upgrade to be even more impressive than the last. Come by Spint Witches as soon as you can.
What? What just happened?
I can't believe we found ourselves trapped in that scriptorium. Never
Another
again.
detention! Another!
Luke and Brattleby must have nearly wet himself when you won every single crossed once battle.
Heard you're defending Hogsmeade against trolls. You know, there is such a thing as trying too hard.
Why do students always frown? Peace should burn the castle down.
Good to see you, Omnis. Oh yes, Christmas in July.
Not sure he's in at the present moment, the Headmaster.
We should check the Grand Hall again. Great Hall. Again.
I've always said that travel broadens the mind.
There we go. If I was to redo this playthrough, and I mean, can't do that at this point because we have played through so much of it. But I wish I had known that we would go through seasons, and then that we would keep that up in real time. So I guess we'll continue this episode in the winter. Thank you so much. No, I'm kidding. Maybe we'll do that with the live stream. Like around certain times of the year. Have you had enough?
Protego!
The map chamber. And how many? Stop cheering. It's not that exciting for some of us. Yeah, Gryffindor has some. Hufflepuff has some. Slytherin and Ravenclaw have 0. Wreaths everywhere.
When mentor and student collide,
In real life,
must be chosen.
putting these wreaths in these spots would be hell. And dangerous. Let's go here. Anything to say? No. Okay, bye.
It's the house cup!
We should speak with Mr. Bickle's friends. I believe I can sneak away without drawing my mother's eye. Meet me near Hogsmeade, and we will devise a plan.
Will do.
I think I know how and where to approach the centaurs about protecting the Snidgets. Meet me in the Forbidden Forest.
Excellent. Excellent. I thought this led down to the to that area. I guess I'm not sure. Oh well. Guess I'll go to the map chamber. Sebastian did not like what I had to say. I assume it's this area. There's a light. This.
Welcome back.
Hi. This was lit up the last time to say we need to go there. Hello? How are you?
Hello, Professor. I have news. The goblins are looking for something. Another repository. They've built drills to help with their search.
Most troubling.
Are these repositories like the broken container I found at Rookwood Castle?
They are. I fear we have no time to lose. Have a look at the map. Fortunately, the next trial is fairly nearby.
It's Hogwarts.
As you know, I was headmistress in my time. My portrait hangs in the headmaster's office. In fact, I witnessed Professor Black learn of your arrival. And I'll confess that I wondered about you.
Wait, is the next trial in the headmaster's office?
It is. I had hoped that when the time came, the occupant of that office would be of help to us. Unfortunately, this headmaster seems wildly unconcerned with anything but himself. You'll need to access the office while he's away.
I understand. Very well. I'll find some way to get in.
Good. I shall meet you in my portrait there. Until then.
How will I gain access to the headmaster's office? Perhaps Professor Fig will know what to do.
He's gonna say, no! Don't go there.
Now here's Professor Fig. The keepers have shown me where the next trial is.
Has something changed?
Lodgok and I have learned that the goblins are searching for another repository, like the one we saw at Rookwood Castle. And I discovered that they're building massive drills to help in their search. Professor Fitzgerald seemed very concerned.
I see. Ranrock clearly knows even more than we suspected.
And sir, there's something else. Lodgok knew Miriam.
He knew Miriam?
They encountered each other at Rookwood Castle. She was doing research. That's where she found the container with the portkey. He liked her so much that he let her leave with it, despite orders from Ranrock.
I don't know what to say. She could win over almost anyone. I want to hear more of this. And, in fact, I'd like to speak with Lodgok directly. But we've no time now. Where is the next trial?
Believe it or not, it's in the headmaster's office.
Incredible. Very well. You'll need the password to get past the stone gargoyle. The headmaster's house elf will know it.
I don't know the headmaster's house elf. Will he even speak to me? I imagine he's loyal to the headmaster.
He is. So you'll need a disguise. I have just the thing. A polyjuice potion. You'll look and sound like Professor Black.
Wait, doesn't polyjuice potion require a bit of the person you want to change into? And take ages to brew?
It does.
So how do you already have polyjuice potion to change into Professor Black?
One never knows when such a thing may come in handy. Let's just say I felt the need to be prepared for anything after my fruitless trip to the ministry on his behalf. Now, time is of the essence. Drink up and I shall explain more.
That's the other part.
How do you feel?
Incredible. I won't forget that taste anytime soon. How do I sound?
Convincing. I've taken the liberty of transfiguring your robes. As we discussed, you'll need the password from Scrope, who could be anywhere in the castle. You might look for Professor Kagawa. She's taken to badgering the poor elf about Quidditch in the hopes that he can convince Black to change his mind. Thus far, unsuccessfully.
I see. But what if Professor Black sees me?
Leave him to me. I shall tell him where to meet a liaison from the Ministry in Hogsmeade. That should give you plenty of time.
Thank you, Professor. I suppose we'll meet again in the map chamber.
It's rather strange to hear gratitude coming from Professor Black. I'll see you there.
Now to find the Headmaster's house elf.
I'm Professor Black. I'm Professor Black. First off, I found that to be the easiest way to try to get a thumbnail. Yes, go Black. Go. Roll better.
Do you have a moment, Professor?
No, I really don't.
Professor, I was hoping to catch you.
Places to be, Professor Sharp. Places to be.
Of course, sir. Only, you'd asked me about a particular potion, and I
did? I did, yes. Well, spit it out, Sharp. I don't have all day.
Probably best not to discuss it here, sir.
I'm gonna act like him, I assume, and be like, no, we must discuss this here.
I assure you, Sharp, you may speak freely.
Very well. I've brewed the cure for boils you wanted. I can drop it by your office when it's convenient.
Of course, yes. No need for all the cloak and dagger. Simply have a student deliver it.
A student. Very well, sir, if you insist.
I do. And thank you, Sharp. I just hope you've brewed enough for all my boils.
Now, to determine which student gets this rather unenviable task.
Oh, what are we gonna do?
Stand proud, purebloods. The future is yours.
Oh, God. You didn't have to say anything. It's alright, you don't...
When I witness what passes for magic in these halls, I simply mourn for the future of the wizarding world.
What could the Headmaster want?
Gareth! Mr. Weasley! What are you doing here? Don't you have, somewhere to be?
Oh, Professor! Yes, of course. All sorts of places I'd rather be right now. Do you need something from me?
I'm looking for my house elf. Surely you've seen him?
Ah, the little one-eared fellow. I saw him heading to the Great Hall moments ago. Muttering on about your, sterling graces, sir.
I am watching you, Mr. Weasley. Mr. Redding, who owns Honeydukes, tells me some of his billywig stings recently went missing. Prime potion ingredient. And I know you fancy yourself a skilled potioneer.
What? But, sir, I haven't been anywhere near Honeydukes.
Bah! That's enough from you. Just know that I have eyes and ears everywhere. On your way, Mr. Weasley.
Run away now. Well, who else can I talk to? I can't flu flame around.
Well, there's one for my diary.
I can't use any spells. I wonder how many more people I can talk to as Professor Black. Ah, my school. It's my school, it's nobody else's.
I haven't time for any of you at the moment. None. None at all. Move aside.
Professor Black, how are you, sir?
Oh, hello, Ominous.
Mr. Gaunt, where do you think you're going?
I beg your pardon, sir. I'm simply on my way outside.
Taking the day off, eh? Typical student, wasting the hours away.
I have to write 20 inches on Dittany and its uses. Was heading to the greenhouse.
Ah, yes. Mixed with bubo tuber pus makes a fine mustache paste. Yes, mustache paste. I find.
Are you feeling all right, sir? You don't seem yourself.
I assure you I am quite healthy, Gaunt. If I need a medical diagnosis, I shall head to St. Mungo's.
Something is very wrong with Professor Black. Dittany and Boobertuber pus. Moustache paste.
I don't know what to tell you, man. But if you ain't tried it, then don't knock it.
Greetings! I mean, out of my way, children.
Oh, still a bit disappointed.
Professor, a word? Professor Black, again, it is not too late to reconsider your decision regarding Quidditch. We could still have trials and a somewhat shortened season. It would be better than none at all.
But the injury, Madam Kogawa.
Professor, more than one student has taken a bludger to the head on our pitch. I dare say it knocked some sense into them. And they are fine now. The fact that it happened to be a pureblood, well, that's no reason to...
What nonsense! That you would trivialize the health of a student over a silly game.
A silly game? You are quite impossible sometimes. Sir, I've a good mind to write to the Department of Magical Games and Sports at the Ministry about you.
Good idea. I can even provide the parchment should you need it. Now, where is my elf?
Parchment? Very well, I will, and with pleasure. And I spotted Scrope in the Great Hall. Seems to be avoiding me.
I wonder why. Good day, Madam Kogawa.
Convenient, we are headed that way.
Him as a headmaster.
You call that a shine on those boots? Do better!
Do wizards have to shine their shoes? Like it's the Navy?
My older sisters taught me everything I needed to know about Hogwarts before I stepped foot in the castle, including how to sneak food from in the kitchens. My siblings and I have all been taught.
I hope it's not about anything I've been doing. What have I done now?
Miss Broom, a word.
Oh, Professor, this is an interesting surprise. It's Bloom, by the way.
Remind me of your area of affinity, Broom. OWLs are swift approaching.
Charms, sir. Non-verbal spells. Might work on one that makes me disappear.
Well, keep at it, Broom. And before you know it, you'll be as invisible as that new fifth year seems to be.
They're not invisible, sir. I've seen them near the library. In fact, they help me with my, heavy books.
Speaking of invisible, where's my blasted house elf?
Something seems a little off with the headmaster.
Who could we bump into this time? Why'd you come down the stairs to come up the stairs? only to go back down the stairs again. Are you on patrol? I don't know why you're looking at me like, oh, it's you, hi.
Chewing with your mouth open? Where are your manners?
Great.
Professor, I need to speak to you. Hello, Professor Black.
Ah, Professor Weasley. How delightful to see you.
Sir?
Since I have you here, I wonder if I might, speak with you about Professor Fig.
Oh, very well.
I've decided to give him a bit more, leeway with his time.
Leeway, Professor? Are you sure that's wise? I confess I do worry for his students. He's rarely here as it is.
I realize that, and I'd like to keep it that way.
I see. But, sir, if I may, I am wary of how much time the new fifth year seems to be spending away from the castle, supposedly on Professor Fig's behalf. I've heard unsettling rumors of their escapades. Everything from sneaking into the Forbidden Forest to confronting Ranrock's loyalists and Rookwood's lot.
What? Goodness. You cannot believe everything you hear, Professor. No, you cannot. I mean, I shall keep an eye on Fig. You simply keep doing the wonderful job that you're doing. Simply wonderful.
Thank you. But I'm happy to look into...
Good. That'll be all, Weasley. I mean, Professor Weasley. Good day.
A wonderful job. Leeway for Professor Fig. I shall never understand that man.
That ought to give Professor Fig some breathing room.
Thank you for that comedic performance. While everyone's here. Hey, so what's my password? I forgot.
Scrope's as hard a worker as any house elf.
Scrope!
Oh, greetings, Master.
Remind me of the password to my office.
Oh, but Master made Scrope swear never to tell anyone, even Master himself.
And now I'm telling you that you can tell me.
Yes, sir. Of course, sir. Scrope begs forgiveness. It is the Black family motto, Master.
Right. Of course.
Master does remember it.
Of course I remember. It's the Black family reigns.
Is Master giving Scrope a test?
But certainly I remember. It's still stronger together, no?
Master has made Scrope laugh.
It's pure bloods forever, isn't it?
Close, Master. Scrope thinks Master is indeed testing Scrope. It is always pure.
Obviously.
And, of course, as Master knows, in French.
Yes, of course. I order you to pronounce it for me.
Oh, but Master knows that Scrope's French is most pitiful. Oh, very well. Toujours pur.
Ha! Thank you. Never speak of this conversation with me or anyone else.
Of course, sir. Scrope shall try his best to keep out of Master's way.
The polyjuice potion's wearing off. I best get out of sight. Ahem. Attention, students. I hereby decree that the Great Hall be forthwith decorated in the elegant banners of Ravenclaw. I shall be taking no questions at this time. Or ever.
Yay.
Made it just in time. It's wearing off.
Fig was right. I can't believe it worked. Now to speak the password to the gargoyle.
Now, is it still like that? Yay! Celebration for us all. Still can't have any dinner. Maybe that's why I don't spend that much time in the castle. It's because they just aren't feeding us. Or at least me. They're not feeding me. Ah, sucked you guys out for a moment, didn't I? It's a very long run. Uphill. Dooba-dooba-doo. Yabba-dabba-doo.
The gargoyle. That's where I need to speak the password. Toujours pure. I wonder if all the elite wizarding families have a motto.
Finally here.
Aloha Mora.
In the headmaster's office. More money.
Revelio.
Dear Phineas, the children have been asking about your return. Belvina in particular chooses to do so each day at breakfast and is engulfed in a sulk when I remind her that you are ensuring the quality of her future education. Sirius and Phineas rarely send me an owl, although when they do, they never mention you. I'm certain they're proud of you and all that you're doing for Hogwarts. Having one's father as headmaster is a tremendous honor. Merlin, help me. Cygnus is now crawling and follows Arcturus about like an unwelcome shadow. Arcturus is begging for an invisibility potion, and frankly, I can't blame him. I'd be tempted to brew one if it weren't for the eternal sniveling that Cygnus would regale me with. Perhaps we shall see you during the next school holiday, but please don't feel any obligation. We can manage, Ursula.
Revelio.
He knows. His statue will tell him. The Sorting Hat. This enchanted hat was created by the 4 founders of Hogwarts as the means by which students would be placed into one of the 4 schoolhouses. Skilled at legitimacy, the Sorting Hat can see into the wearer's head and allow it to determine their thoughts and abilities. I'm learning.
Revelio.
Okay.
It's good to see you.
All thanks to Professor Fig's quick thinking. Now what?
Approach the pedestal in the antechamber and read the book that appears.
What can I expect to find in the book?
A story. I cannot say more. You may recognize some elements of it, as I was inspired by a tale with which many wizarding children are familiar.
I suspect there will be more to this than reading a book.
Your suspicions are correct. We shall speak when you are finished.
Has this been under the Headmaster's nose all this time?
Apothecary receipt. Cure for boils. 1 file. Yep, just drink whatever. It's cool. Receipt. Hair tonic, mustache wax, bundiminin, pomade, comb, pearl-handed, back scratcher, gold-handed, doxycide, paid in very small part, remainder to be billed to ministry.
That must be the pedestal.
Ah.
Where am I? Professor Fitzgerald? Can you hear me?
I am here. In this place, You may call me Neve. You shall be witness to a fable. Pay attention. Things are not always as they seem. You must move swiftly and cautiously. Use the tools you encounter to find me. The first you will need is a cloak.
This is incredible. Everything is hand drawn. I do want to save that minute though.
In this place, as in life, death takes many forms. Avoid each of them at all costs.
I've just found what I'm actually going to be taking a picture of. I can't do it myself.
I should have run when I could. I'd be free by now.
This is my chance. I'm coming, Neve. I need to time this just right. I see. A staircase straight ahead.
Crazy to see. Death has always been looking for me. He is my other half, after all.
A ladder. Perhaps they won't be able to find me if I go up there.
Oh, so we've brought dogs for cheating. It's this way.
They're gone. For now. I need to get out of here. Where could Neve be?
We're looking for a cloak.
Too many. I must cross this road as fast as I can.
Go. Go.
That's where I need to go, but I need to find a way past them.
No! Slaughtered to death.
I'd best move while I can. Neve must be here somewhere. Too many. I must cross this road as fast as I can. That's where I need to go, but I need to find a way past them. Nothing this way, but more danger. There must be another way to find you. I need to turn back. There's no getting past them that way. That doorway looks like the only safe way forward. Closed tight. No way but forward, I suppose.
We're looking for a cloak. Nothing to see here.
Now's my chance.
He doesn't need to tell me when it's time to go.
That's the way forward. I think I'm invisible.
The invisibility cloak, and my wand is hanging out. This is not the way. Maybe it is.
They can't see me at all. I can get closer to them. This is the way forward. Finally free. Now where are you, Neve?
But have yet to find me. Keep searching, but this time you will be unable to hide.
Yay.
Wield the wand you see before you. Do not squander its extraordinary power.
Very bright.
I've never felt such power.
So I have to use these powers.
Depulsor! Bombarder!
This is quite the art style. I would say refreshing. Boss door.
Bombarder! Defendo! Descendo! Defendo!
Oh, I thought I had to traverse the mist in order to fight a boss, like it was Dark Souls. Or Elden Ring. My favorite. Hurt each other.
Descendo! Depulsor! Defendo!
Don't cower in fear, Death.
Descendo! Defendo!
Don't cower in fear.
Defendo! Depulsor! Defendo! Bombarder! Descendo! Depulsor!
Must commune with death. Arena. Oh yes, you big boy. Kill all these little guys. Kill all the little death buggers.
Descender. Descender. Bombarda. Defender. Repulsor.
Throwing bodies. Bodies hit the floor. Let the bodies hit the floor. Let the bodies hit the floor. Let the bodies hit the floor. Floor! What's happening? And we're dead. Try not to get hit unnecessarily.
Revelio.
What am I supposed to do? Do you have a health bar? Just cheese that guy. Waste. Is that it? No, he's not it. No, that's not the right way. That's two. Stop doing that. That's three.
Repulsor! Bombarder! Repulsor!
Move just in time.
Bombarder! Defender! Defender! Bombarder! Repulsor! Descendo! Bombarder! Defender! Bombarder! Defender!
Fight the fight. Why are you making me do this?
A simple stone. This must be for me.
I've seen this symbol before in the back of cars. It has tattoos.
You are far from finished. Pass through the mourners ahead. Nothing is what it seems.
She's gone. Neve.
Oh, poor Neve. Gone so young.
Let us always honor her memory.
We won't be the same without her.
You found me, but you cannot undo what has been done. The magic of the stone can only conjure a shadow of my former self.
Looks like the ruins of the other trials that we've been through.
But there is no light without shadow, as there is no shadow without light. Simply because you can eliminate darkness does not always mean that you should. Remember that as you witness my memory.
This was the whole trial. The other statues didn't have long flowing hair.
Isadora, what you did for your father was remarkable.
Well, wasn't it? And Percival needn't worry about the strands of emotion or the traces that this magic leaves. I found a way to contain all of it.
You haven't stopped.
Goblin Silver.
You spoke to a goblin about this.
Don't worry, he has no idea what we're containing.
We don't know what effect any of this may have. The emotions, the dark traits.
You sound like Percival. And as it happens, I do know. It is a source of strength, of focus. Somehow it enhances my ability to wield magic.
I don't follow, Isadora.
I think we can harness it.
Power like this is not to be toyed with. In the wrong hands,
You saw what I did for my father. Oh, Nia, imagine the good we could do. Everyone is in some kind of pain.
What are you doing?
Breathe it in. Can you feel it?
Oh, Isadora. This must stop. All of it.
You've kept this power to yourselves for so long because you fear it. I choose to embrace it.
Reparo. Reparo.
How did I do that one time?
Reparo.
Remember that I was able to shatter something, and then it broke apart, and then it came all back together. I think that was in the last trial. Anyway. Stop stepping on it like that. I'm back.
Is it true? Has someone completed the first 3 trials?
It is, and I have.
But you are so...
Young? I know. You must be Professor Bakar.
I am.
Pleased to meet you. The pensive memory I just witnessed. Was Isadora inhaling painful emotions?
She was.
It was disturbing.
I found it disturbing. But how did she gain power from it? How did she harness it?
It was disturbing. Although, I wonder that you are asking about her power. I hesitate to reveal the location of my pensive to someone who, perhaps, has yet to understand the responsibility of power.
I can assure you, Professor, I do. In fact, what you don't yet know is that a dangerous goblin called Ranrock has accessed the repository at Rookwood Castle. He has learned to harness the contents of it as a source of immense power. He plans to use that power against wizardkind. We have no time to waste.
I see. Nonetheless, the knowledge you shall gain after you witness my memories is too valuable to share without further consideration. I shall require time to confer with the other keepers.
It seems we have no choice but to wait, frustrating as it is. I heard what you told Professor Bakar. Isadora was inhaling emotions to gain power?
She was. And she pulled emotions, as she did from her father, from Professor Fitzgerald, without permission.
Monstrous.
What's more, she said that she found a way to store the traces of magic she extracted in goblin silver.
The repositories?
Possibly. There's something I didn't get a chance to tell you earlier. Ranrock has been digging at locations tied to the 5 names he found in the journals of a goblin metalworker named Bragball.
5 names? The Keepers, and who else? Isadora Morganac?
Precisely. That's how he's been one step ahead of us. Gringotts, the Tower, Rookwood Castle.
If the Keepers won't tell you where the next trial is yet, I say we at least maintain a watch on Ranrock. Perhaps he'll lead us to more information.
Perhaps. I hope to hear from Lodgok soon. I haven't heard anything since I learned of the drills. Oh, and as you've probably guessed by now, your polyjuice plan worked like a charm.
I knew it would. I may have done too good a job distracting Black. I had no idea he can't hold his fire whiskey.
The Hollowed Hero. Wow. Well, that was different.
I shouldn't have reacted so bitterly about your goblin
You're
friend.
damn right.
I apologize. I hope we can finish what we started with the triptych. Please meet me at the southern coast. We can search for the final canvas piece.
Okay. Guess Professor Weasley had nothing to say. She just sent something that just opened and closed. Guess we're out of here. Now what's curious is that, well, I should probably talk to her, right? Oh. Let's talk with her. Blam. Come on, Professor Rackham, say something. That's not what I wanted to say. It's like, yes, what she was doing was disturbing. also. How is she harnessing that power? It's like, that is not what I wanted to say. Because now they don't trust me. Real damn shame. It's a real shame. Horse birds. That's the shiny.
Professor Howard will never believe this.
Believe what? What are we not believing? Where does...
Deke has some exciting news to share.
Word. Save it for next time. There you go, unicorn. You're a unicorn. Now go get you some food. Kneazles, where do they like to hang out? Probably not in the bog area, but we'll find out. There you go, guys. Kitties. Enjoy, everyone. Enjoy. Well, all right, humans. We did quite a bit today. We helped out Sebastian, and we did our third trial. So, one more trial, and we're learning a lot more about what's actually going on here. Looks like Isadola is huffing bad emotions, like they're drugs, performance-enhancing drugs, which is crazy. I mean, I knew it was bad, but I didn't know it was like that bad. She's addicted. She's taking pain away from people without their permission. Lovely. Love to see it. And she thinks she's on the right path, but
That
she,
relic is the key to
motherfucker.
saving Anne. I know it. Meet me outside of Feldcroft as soon as you can.
You are not going back there. Okay? Anyway, after being so rudely interrupted by Sebastian. Yeah, So these repositories are made out of goblin metal or goblin silver. Is it metal or silver? Guess I'll find out in the edit, but yeah, that's crazy talk. Absolute crazy talk. So she's done this a lot. And she's in the wrong for sure. I want to see what Professor Bakar's memory is like of her. Probably the true slip into madness that is what is happening here. But Ranrock wants all this power too. But he needs to find all the repositories. So he's digging for them. And we need to get there first. So wizard kind is saved. But until then, because it's not going to be in this episode, I do want to thank you humans so much for watching. And I will see you Starside. Take care.